Did you know that over 70% of people report feeling stuck because their self-image doesn't match their aspirations? That statistic alone tells us how powerful our internal narrative can be. Today, we'll explore how to rewrite that story with proven mind code techniques.
Self-image is essentially the mental picture we hold of ourselves, and it acts like a filter for every experience we have. When that picture is limiting, it creates a feedback loop that reinforces doubt and inaction. In this episode, we'll break down why that happens and how to change it.
We'll walk through real-life case studies, uncover the root causes of a negative self-image, and end with practical life hacks you can start using right now. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to reprogram your inner narrative.
Our discussion draws on teachings from Joe Dispenza, Neville Goddard, Bob Proctor, Earl Nightingale, Dolores Cannon, and Bashar. Each of these masters offers a unique tool, whether it's quantum visualization or subconscious repatterning, that will translate into everyday language.
And stay tuned until the end, because we'll share a concise, step-by-step exercise that you can apply tonight to begin shifting your self-image immediately.
So let's dive in, Mary, and start by understanding the first sign of a distorted self-image.
The first sign is persistent negative self-talk, like an inner critic that never stops. For example, a client named Alex constantly told himself, "I'm not good enough," before every presentation, which led to a measurable drop in performance. What's particularly interesting is that this voice often mirrors early childhood messages.
Exactly, Mary. Research from cognitive psychology shows that these scripts are stored in the amygdala and get reactivated under stress. When Alex faced a high-stakes meeting, his brain defaulted to that old script, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. The solution starts with awareness, labeling the thought as just a thought rather than truth.
But here's what's really interesting. The technique Joe Dispenza calls mental rehearsal can overwrite that pattern. Alex began visualizing himself delivering a flawless presentation for 5 minutes each morning, feeling the emotions of success. Within 2 weeks, his cortisol levels dropped and his confidence rose, proving the brain's plasticity.
That reminds me of a classic case study by Neville Goddard, where a woman used the feeling is the secret method to change her self-image from unlovable to worthy of love. She wrote a journal entry each night describing a day where she felt deeply loved, then fell asleep on that feeling. The emotional charge created new neural pathways, and she later reported a healthier relationship pattern.
What most people don't realize is that self-image also shows up in body language. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who slouched reported lower self-esteem, while those who adopted a power pose experienced a boost in confidence. So, a simple posture shift can be a physical cue to support the mental shift.
And that's just the beginning, Mary. The second sign is chronic avoidance of opportunities that could lead to growth. Take the case of Maya, a software engineer who avoided leadership roles because she believed she wasn't lead material. This avoidance reinforced her belief, creating a vicious cycle.
Here's where it gets fascinating. Bob Proctor's law of attraction principle suggests that the energy you emit attracts similar energy. Maya started a daily affirmation practice, stating, "I am a confident leader," while looking at herself in the mirror. Within a month, she volunteered for a small project lead and succeeded, reshaping her self-image.
Exactly, and the science backs it up. Neuroimaging studies show that repeated affirmations activate the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for self-concept. This activation weakens the grip of the old limiting beliefs stored in the limbic system.
But the real game changer is combining affirmation with emotion, as Earl Nightingale taught. Maya paired her statements with a vivid feeling of pride, which amplified the neural imprint. The emotional charge is the secret sauce that turns a simple phrase into a transformative tool.
Now let's address the third sign, feeling stuck in past trauma. Dolores Cannon's regression therapy revealed that many clients carried subconscious memories that distorted their self-image. One client, James, relived a childhood incident where he was publicly embarrassed, leading him to believe he was inherently flawed.
What I love about Cannon's approach is the release and rewrite technique. James was guided to observe the past scene as a detached witness, then rewrite the ending where he stands up confidently. After several sessions, his anxiety in social settings dropped dramatically.
And that ties into Bashar's concept of shifting frequencies. By changing the emotional frequency attached to that memory, James altered the vibrational match, allowing a new reality to emerge. The practical takeaway is to consciously re-experience the memory with a different emotion, like compassion.
Here's a simple exercise for listeners. Recall a limiting memory, then pause and ask yourself, what feeling would I like to attach to this scene? Replace shame with curiosity or love, and breathe deeply while visualizing that shift. This tiny habit can start rewiring the subconscious.
Another sign is comparing oneself unfavorably to others on social media. A recent study from the University of Pennsylvania linked excessive scrolling to lower self-esteem and increased depressive symptoms. The cause is a distorted reference point that inflates perceived inadequacy.
The solution, Linda, is to implement a digital detox paired with a gratitude journal. By noting 3 personal strengths each day, you shift focus from external validation to internal appreciation. This practice was shown to increase dopamine levels linked to self-worth.
And that's why we recommend a 30-minute daily self-image reset that combines visualization, affirmation, posture, and gratitude. The routine aligns body, mind, and emotion, creating a coherent signal to the subconscious.
To make it concrete, let's outline the steps. 1. Stand tall, shoulders back, breathe deeply. 2. Visualize your ideal self in vivid detail, feeling the associated emotions. 3. Speak a personal affirmation out loud, infused with that feeling. 4. Write down 3 strengths you exhibited today. Repeat this twice daily for a week.
Research shows that consistency over 7 days is enough to form a new habit loop, according to the habit formation model by Charles Duhigg. By the end of the week, your brain will start treating the new self-image as the default.
And here's what's truly remarkable. Many of our listeners have reported a noticeable boost in confidence after just 3 days of this routine, echoing the rapid neuroplastic changes observed in Dr. Dispenza's studies.
Before we wrap up, remember that reprogramming self-image is a gradual process, not an overnight miracle. Patience and persistence are key, and each small win compounds over time.
Absolutely, Linda. If you stay curious, keep experimenting with these tools and track your progress, you'll witness a transformation that feels both natural and empowering.
And that concludes our deep dive into the signs, causes, effects, and solutions for a healthier self-image. We hope these insights empower you to take immediate action.
Now, let's transition to the final life hacks that you can apply right after this episode ends.
To recap, we identified 4 key signs of a distorted self-image, explored real-world case studies, and gave you a step-by-step reset routine. Implementing these hacks can reshape your internal narrative within days.
If this helps, follow MindCode's podcast for more insight. If you like the content, please subscribe, share, like, comment, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the latest videos on the channel.
Remember, your self-image is not set in stone. It's a code you can rewrite with intention and practice.
Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to guiding you on your next breakthrough.
See you soon on the next episode of MindCode's podcast.
Until then, keep coding your mind for a better life.